Me and my friend Brent Leary, we kind of go to breakfast every once in a while to really just kind of talk about what's going on in the industry, what's going on in our lives in terms of the business. And one day Brent kind of came up with this thought about a different way to deliver content that would be a little bit better, almost like a Flintstone vitamin, because it's yummy.
Well, we do these monthly meetups in the morning. You know, he likes to get his breakfast on Saturdays, and so we like to get in and talk a lot about technology, what's going on in the field, and we like to do some brainstorming. And so one of the ideas that came to mind is we all do these presentations, we all do a lot of speaking. But sometimes those events that we speak at are pretty traditional in nature, very kind of cut and dry.
From that, you know, we started kicking it around, and then, you know, he came up with this thought. How about the original kings of technology?
The idea was, why don't we do something that's a little more of our personality that being able to come out? A little stand-up technology, stand-up comedy. You know, we've all watched Eddie Murphy coming up, we've all watched Richard Pryor, and then we saw the original kings of comedy, that documentary. And I thought, why don't we try doing something like that where we're able to talk a lot about what's going on with technology, but infuse some of the elements in something like a concert.
I found that technology has helped small businesses in so many ways, and I think over the last several years, especially the last 5 years, you'll find that technology has enabled the barriers to entry for small businesses to be lower and lower and lower. And right now, it's simply a matter of a knowledge gap. So there's no excuse to say, I can't build a website, I can't afford one. There's so many great services, even better than it was before, to make pretty good websites with no skills needed.
I believe technology allows your vision to go forward unencumbered. And what I mean by that is it takes all the barriers away. I'll give you an example. Back in '83, I wanted to be a DJ. It took me a year and a half to save up to get Technique 1200s, you know, to be a real DJ, and a realistic mixer from Radio Shack. And then 2 more years to get enough records to be able to stand in the front of the room and say, I'm the DJ. You know, it was serious. And it took me 4 to 5 years to do that. I even took a signature loan out on my car to buy some PV speakers so that I could DJ out in the public. Well, now technology makes it where you can buy an iPad, an app, and borrow some MP3s, download some MP3s, and now you're a DJ.
I think the experience of actually being in the room with the original kings of technology is so empowering, because everybody has their own kind of level of what they gravitate towards, and the different personalities that are on the stage, you will find at least one that I can relate to. And then most of the times you relate to all 4 of us in some kind of way.